Kyle, just shut up and listen. Just listen. Kyle, please. Kyle, you are an idiot.
It's so annoying.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Arsenic and Espresso, a podcast where we apparently don't react to metal music anymore.
No.
And we're not drinking coffee either. Tonight, big surprise, we're going to continue on our journey through all 732 bands on the When We Were Young festival. Since this festival has been released, and we'll touch on this a little bit in last week's news today in the next episode of that. There are like a gazillion more of these festivals that have popped up in the last
There are
7 days.
Yeah, there's
with like more than 50 bands performing.
And some of them are
lot.
Definitely a better lineup and
yes.
a better way to
Setup.
do the festival as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like if those went first, they would have sold out. And then when we were young, wouldn't have gotten as much publicity and everything as well. But all right, which one will we get this time? Bright eyes, bright eyes, bright eyes. All right, Pierced the Veil. Pierce
the Veil, like Piers Morgan.
I don't think that's what they were going for, but
if they were,
could have been. All right, so let's look these guys up. Do you know any of their stuff?
No.
Okay, I know a few things.
I just know that everyone was like, how do you not listen to Pierce the Veil? And I was always just like, I don't know. I don't.
Yes.
And then I never did.
The Pierce the Veil is the band that either everybody says, how do you not listen to Pierce the Veil? Or they're like, oh, you think that's heavy?
And their genre on Wikipedia is rock. They
Band.
are an American rock band from San Diego, California, in the United States. Formed in 2006, the band was founded by brothers Vic and Mike Fuentes after the dismemberment of the group Before Today, which formed out of the San Diego punk rock scene. Okay, so they're punk rock adjacent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you'll see, like I said, they are the band that either everybody was like, oh, you don't listen to them, or people are like, oh, you think that's heavy, because they fit right into the regular post-hardcore.
Okay.
But they weren't like Corpse, whatever it's called, Corpse
Grinder.
Well, that's the singer. The heck?
Oh.
Cannibal Corpse.
I was like, Corpse Machine.
Yeah, they're not Cannibal Corpse. So people are like, oh yeah, you listen to girl screamo music.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
Like, it's not heavy unless you get decapitated.
Right. Exactly.
Unless you're annihilating infants.
You're proud of that one, huh? I'm proud of that one too.
Okay.
All right, you ready? Okay. All right, I'm gonna stop it already, because for me, this is like emo. This is my scene, right?
Yes. Yes.
This, not other stuff that we've reacted to recently.
Dashboard confess. The hair already. We're 8 seconds in, and the hair is just.
And there were at least 7 sets of snake bites I already saw. So
at least.
So we're just gonna start it again. All right. No, nobody has snake bites.
me, can you just not yell at me right now? I am trying to have a civilized conversation. You do this every time. Your mother warned me you would do this. That's the energy that gives off.
I feel you. I feel you. Yeah.
Kyle, just shut up and listen. Just listen. Kyle, please. Kyle, you are an idiot.
It's so annoying.
Oh my God. It is very different watching angsty 2000s love as a 30-something-year-old adult now.
Yeah?
It has very different vibes than it probably
you
would
don't-
have in 2006.
You don't quite feel the same.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Not quite.
I love it because when it panned out to all the different squares, they all had the same exact hair. It was great. It was great.
That was good hair, though.
It was. Oh, what did we do?
What did you do? I just pushed pause.
Nobody breaks for the heartless. Nobody gives another penny for the selfish. Learning how to taste what you killed.
The MySpace photos.
Reaching for your necklace. Talking to my mom about this little girl from Texas. What's so good about picking up the pieces?
The acting.
Act natural.
It's good. It's good. It's almost as bad as some of the earlier Ice Nine Kills.
Oh, yes.
Right?
It's
The
so
cringe.
cringy, but it's
So
like
good.
it's good. It's
the
nostalgic
right-
cringe.
It brings you back to MySpace for sure.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, kids of today will never understand the difficulty of having to take a picture either with a actual camera in a mirror and hoping your flash doesn't
Right.
blow out the photo.
Yeah.
And then when you finally got a phone, being able to turn the phone or having to rather turn the phone,
Yep.
take your photo, hope you're pushing the button.
Yeah.
It's very difficult.
It was a hard time.
It was a hard knock life.
It really was.
Little orphan Annie.
It was the worst. It was the worst of times and it was the best of times.
It was.
But no, this is like the epitome of like MySpace
Mm-hmm. Hot
scene
topic.
and Hot Topic
Mm-hmm.
hardcore. Like that
Yes.
is that's what this is. And so this band makes so much more sense than everything else, but
It does make a lot more sense. It
Right.
really does.
right? Whether you love them or not,
Yeah. It makes sense that they're on an emo tour.
yes. Like for me personally, they'd be on a top 10 of any sort of emo band, even though I don't have them on any of my playlists. Like that just makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's giving off a lot of red flags, though.
There's a lot of red
It's
flags
just,
in this
you
video.
know.
That's what I mean. It's super different watching this as an adult versus I was probably 16 when this video came
Right.
out. Like right off the bat, ladies, if he wanted to, he would. If he wanted to be there for you, he would. If he wanted to do something nice for you, he would. If he wanted a relationship with you, he would. So if he's not, like, dump him. Like, all of these boys deserve to get dumped. Like, they're just break up. Just break up. This is your sign. Break up. Dump him. Dump him. If he yells into a payphone, absolutely dump him.
Absolutely, at that point.
Oh my gosh.
There's probably a lot of things going on in this day and age if he's yelling into a payphone. Definitely.
Where did he even find it to begin
Right.
with? Where even is he?
Yeah,
Good Lord.
for real.
Vic's girlfriend.
Still a whole lot of drama waiting to happen.
Oh, there's 3 of them.
Also sponsored by Hot Topic.
There's a part of me that feels a little bit comical and just thinking like this all started because she switched her top 8 around.
I mean, it could have.
So this is from genius.com.
Okay.
This is a quote from Vic, the vocalist.
Yeah.
It says, the last time I saw my ex-girlfriend, she left all kinds of random things behind at my house. Travel shampoo, a razor in the shower, hair clips, etc. It was basically just a bunch of stuff that kept reminding me of her. After a while, it made me miss her, and I wondered why we ever broke up in the first place. When I wrote the music for the chorus, I knew right away I wanted to ask my friend Jeremy McKinnon of A Day to Remember to do the screaming parts on the chorus and bridge. A few weeks after I wrote the song, I approached Jeremy with the idea, and he agreed to sing on the album. It turned out to be one of my favorite tracks once we collaborated. One of my favorite things to do is make music with my friends. That collaboration makes the song very special to me. Okay, so it's about an ex.
Yeah.
I figured it was maybe about not the best relationship. You know, things might not have ended the best.
That makes sense.
It tracks.
No, that totally tracks. And I think the music video kind of plays into also like the effects of what a young person going on tour would actually do to like the relationships that you thought were serious, or you know, because everybody's got those high school relationships that are like everything to them, and not all of them pan out, and you know.
But also, like, this was a time, like, this was like peak Tumblr,
right?
And there was a huge like fetishization of toxic relationships at the time.
True.
I mean, we think that like the Joker and Harley Quinn are glorified right now in a toxic way, but like in the early and mid 2000s, like those kinds of toxic relationships, like people full on were like, if it doesn't hurt, that means it's not real, which is a lie.
Right.
That is false.
MGK, I think, just got into that whole like.
He's just now experiencing.
He's just now experiencing the mid 2000s.
The mid 2000s.
He's
romance.
He's going through his emo phase. He needs to go through it faster.
He needs to go through it faster. That's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah.
I don't know. So watching this, it was a little bit weird. I wanted it to be super nostalgic for me.
Yeah.
It was a little bit triggering. It was
That's fair.
honestly like tons of red flags.
Yeah.
It was just the memory of the glamorization of those toxic, dangerous relationships.
Right.
Which, I mean, he was going through it. His feelings were hurt. His heart was sad.
Yeah.
And like, you do things and you say things when you're feeling upset. So like I'm not like condemning him for writing this song or anything. I just like now in 2022 I'm a little bit like
Yeah, I mean it was definitely written by like an early 20s angsty
MySpace
dude.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going on tour. So
like, and again it makes sense why they're at this event.
It definitely tracks. So all right. Well,
so I guess we'll just post right along to their more recent stuff, which was still kind of a long time ago.
Yeah.
4 years. Yeah, five almost 5 years.
Yeah. All right.
All right, bye.